Okay, I'm gonna address something, and while I was checking and I was going to the store and I was getting ready to get ready to go somewhere, jump in the shower and stuff. I wanted to talk to Mr. Andre Jackson regarding Jose Flores. First of all, I had to have birthday to Jose Flores, even though he's passed away, his 13th birthday. But there was someone who came on the last video and comment about Andre, and I go talk to him because he's talking to me. This woman is talking to me. And I made a comment where she was saying, I was telling her about how, because she was asking questions, and she said she believed that there's some doubts that she believed his innocence. And so next thing, and what I'm looking at, Andre has a long thing that at first it's for a bookworm. You don't do critical thinking. First, our brother, I apologize to you, okay, about the video. Okay, once again, like I did about the other sister with the Latina woman, I apologize. All this respect, y'all getting mad at me. I reported what I heard, and I know about the climate of Texas. Why you think I'm trying to leave this damn state? Okay, I know about the racism. First of all, I apologize and I said I would like to have you on the live stream so you can plead your case. But it's not nobody's business. Well, you came out to the public to plead your innocence. One thing about me as a brother, okay, I'm going to defend people who are innocent. Okay, I know how racist is. That's why I talk about this such all the time. I mean, if I'm in, if it's cancer on my body, I'm not gonna sit here and ignore it. Okay, I'm not one of the people who go sleep with that mess. Second of all, I didn't like the fact that you said that Mexican Americans stab people, which that does happen. Black folks don't do it. First of all, on my channel, I do not advocate stereotyping of any kind. I even bashed Colin Falter about his in terms of your situation, no videos. I do not like stereotyping. What is you saying that black folks don't do this or do this or not? First of all, unless you are God Almighty, you can make that argument. But everybody of any race or any group, whether it be Latino, African American, or their own person, okay, the same stereotyping you got on that video on the message you did to me, it's the same thing they're doing to you, okay? And I'm not going to choose side because someone's black, Hispanic, or whatever. I'm going to go by the individual. Okay? And I was defending, since you came and told me that you did not do this, I wanted you to be on live stream so you can plead your innocence. Okay? Because one thing, since I'm fighting and talking about against racism, and I know the climate, I'm going to do what's right. Okay? Because the one thing I tell people who don't let me talk about the subject, well, don't put me in areas where it's going to be hectic for me. Because one thing, when something's hectic for me, I'm going to go extreme with it. Okay? I'm going to go against it. All right. Now, you said that, of course, about the sister did not walk him home, wherever those cars right there, and he was going to the library. It had nothing to do with the 2 years of your surgery or whatever, I'm not mistaken. Let me say this. I was defending your right to defend yourself on my channel. Since any news media is not going to do it. Remember, the new news media is attorney news media today. It's YouTube. It's Instagram. That's why major networks are losing business. And yes, I know there are a bunch of white racist people and a bunch of pocho type people who not got Spanish, African, and Native DNA in them, okay? Which is hypocritical about, I know the history of Texas. That's one thing I'm reading about this situation. I'm glad we're talking about this because ever since that situation happened in Alamo, things change, okay? Even I was listening to other stuff in social media, people would come here and say this is the worst state of the country when it comes to racial relations, okay? People high about it. I'm sorry. I would like to live in somewhere in New York where it's very liberal. Okay? That's why I told my family, I said, I'm not staying here. Why y'all want to stay here if it's so crucial here? Okay? I'm like Josephine Baker. I'm going to get out of here. But I was trying to give you the peace to defend your space. And to have that attitude towards me, I'm already upset with that attitude. Because I was, in my heart, was trying to give you the favor to defend your spot. You came to my channel and I said, you know what? I want this brother to plead his case. Of course, the HPD is not going to do it. The DA is not going to do it. But Zacchaeus, from the corner of my heart, I'm going to do it. I'm going to defend this man if he's innocent. Okay? I'm not no coon here. Okay? But to have the attitude about critical thinking and I'm a bookworm, that was very ugly to me. I got very upset right there. I said, wait a minute. You're getting mad at I don't know who this woman is that's commenting. I said, talk to her. 'Cause I told her, talk to you. I don't know what happened at the day. And you say you a couple cars, whatever. All I said in the comment section, the witnesses that said that either you or Trey had did it, which is not true, then to question them. They not to know about it. Anyone knows I'm using critical thinking. If you had nothing to do with the case, the people who come making a claim, the eggs go back to them. That means they know something about it. They ain't telling about it. And of course, the DA is not going to talk about reports and match up. That's why we have to, as people who talk about racism and trying to fight against it, and we're using social media and everything, we have to tell that. We can't sit here behind here waiting for that. One thing is you said, praise God. I'm not perfect. It does say this in the Bible that faith without works is dead. And that's one thing I make sure about religion and in the African community. I'm an ex-Protestant because Luther in the Reformation days taught that mess. That's why we don't got nothing. If you believe in something, you work your faith to it to get it. That's in the chapter of James, chapter 2, 24, 26. I ain't perfect, but as a Catholic, I was taught that. That's why I fight for my rights. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people like use very smart because I fight for my rights. You know what I'm saying? I ain't perfect. Don't get wrong. You see my simple behavior from here. But if you don't fight for your rights, if you don't believe have faith with words, it's gonna be dead and nothing will be happening. And to have this attitude towards someone who actually was caring for you and actually was trying to give you the benefit of doubt to tell your side of the story. I don't understand now. And then you're making stereotypes. The same stereotypes they said about you, brother, is the same stereotypes you saying about them. And I don't play that game. Because I had everybody done me wrong. As a black, French, Spanish, Creole, English, I don't go by one drop rule. One drop rule was to help us be slaves and missionary. It didn't help us. I'm not with that old Garvey mess, okay? I want you to understand. You can call me a coon. I don't care. I'm with W. Du Bois about that dude. Point is, as a black, French, Creole, Spanish, and American brother, English American brother, that's my background. I don't go by one drop rule. I don't care what people say. I don't pay nobody's way. As a one drop, I'm going to sit here and defend you if you are innocent. And that's why I was giving you the benefit of the doubt. And you to come here with an attitude, that's right there. I'm sorry. I feel hurt. I was giving you the benefit of the doubt, brother. And you can't come in with an attitude. It was Belle, whatever her name is, was making the critical stuff. And to get mad, time ain't nobody's business. The attitude right there, brother. Now, I'm not being stereotypical. When someone's out to help you and apologize in the mercy of God, should I say, trying to help somebody, because we know how it is with African descent in this state. We know how it is. Why do you think I'm talking about this subject? Why do you think I'm talking about what happened back in the day? Because no one is not want to talk about that, which is the reason why we got in this mess today going on 2017. Okay? And to have you get mad at me because all I told her to talk to you because, hey, I don't know what happened. I was working at the time. I was at Macy's. I think it was the third. I was at whatever. I was working. Okay. And one thing, by me being a multicultural person, a multiracial person, and then later on I had Latin roots or whatever, and a brother, this thing and living in the racist state of Texas, I wish I could stop talking about the subject. I wish I had the funds to get the hell out of the state. Okay? And let it rot to its core. Okay? But you to get mad at me because I was trying to give you a benefit of doubt, because it is for us, like Vash and everybody else said, to talk as an attorney in the media to tell the other side. For example, the George Zimmerman case, which I don't like George Zimmerman, okay? No one was not talking about him until social media made that news, and mass media picked it up. That's what I was going to do out of my kindness of my heart. I don't understand how y'all come on my channel like the other woman did about her fiance. Come on my channel, give me attitude like I'm this bad person. You need to get mad at the mass media. Don't get mad at me. I'm just reporting what I'm reporting, and then the persons I was trying to give her the benefit of the doubt to tell her side of the story so we can know she gave me attitude. You're getting mad and talking about skeptical people. Well, I'm sorry, we don't control the mass media. We can control social media in our accounts. We can control all this other stuff. But a person who actually is a aspiring celebrity, who also want to use my gift of when I become a celebrity to help people, because I will remember I was at the bottom when I would get to the top, and I forget where I come from. I was trying to give you the benefit of the doubt, sir. It doesn't make any sense to get mad at me and talk, and then I don't like the stereotypical talk, because just like I blocked when there was the doing of the Jose Flores murder, people was coming on my channel making racial slurs who are African, who are white or Latino, and I have blocked their behinds on there and report their behind to Google for their mess. Okay. Because I don't play that racism thing and showing sides, and all groups do this. Once again, like I said about Corey Ford, about the white community and this and that, and making the stereotypical statistics and everything, no one does not know a person's heart but God. And nobody here can say this side of the person, and we need to look at people's individuals, and I advocate that on my channel. I do not play that. You can call me coon, you can call me whatever, curse God out. Because we ain't supposed to judge somebody based on the color of skin or based on anything. That's what happened to you in this situation. And this person who get judged by the color of skin, who get judged because I don't look like a white person or whatever, I'm going to set my heart out to defend you, brother. But if you have this ugly attitude towards me, I got very offended. And it was Belle, whatever her name is, Bookworm, whatever. She's the one that said that, and you got mad at me. Like, when you said Bookworm, I'm thinking you're talking about me, because I don't see her videos talking about books. I'm the one talking about books. You know what I'm saying? And critical thinking. One thing, I know the state is racist. And since I'm in this state, I can't sit here and ignore an issue that's going to hurt me in the long run. Okay? I'm a very rational thinker. That's what's going on in our community. We don't try to fight for our rights. Like the sister was telling me when I was riding with Uber one night. She said, we got sleep after segregation ended. And two things, that's when, no. But we got to stop doing that. You want to say we? I don't mean everybody, because there are people in our community we don't hear about that do fight for their rights, and I fought for my rights many times. I can't discuss, okay, but I fought for my rights many times. And I told many people, look, learn from someone who knows how to help, that knows how to fight for your rights. I'm not one of them people who will be a weakling, okay? I'm not one of them people that wants to be intimidated by these folks. That's why I think that my bipolarism is a gift in a way. It can be a curse too about me being ugly, but also get to be a strong person, because a strong-minded person is going to win the war, not a weak-minded person. And that back in Jim Crow, back in slavery, they taught our brothers to be weak-minded. It's one thing how a person can be your brother, very hyper-masculine, but they're not going to have the strength in here. It's here, not what's on the exterior or whatever. Okay, so I want you to understand, if you're talking about her, I apologize, but when you said Bookworm and critical thinking, that's why I got offended, because I've been discussing books since you've been coming on my channel, and I was very offended by that. I was very offended by that, seriously. So I don't know, dude. I would refer anybody on my channel, not just you, brother, anybody, any race. Do not come on my channel with the stereotypical saying all do people this and all people that. Unless you God, Jesus Christ Almighty, who knows a person's heart and soul, then you can do that. Other than that, a human who has a limited resource of that, please don't do it, okay? Because I'm not trying to have this. And like I said, you pour your heart to me, brother. I definitely would love for you to do a live stream with me and let me side story so we can know what's going on, because we need to tell side story. It is our business. If you don't want us to judge, okay, we need to know your innocence to prove yourself to be innocent. Okay, I don't know if you're a lawyer to you not to say nothing, but we want to hear your side story so that it can change the world. If we keep thinking that this everybody against me, which it can be happening right now, but we don't stand up for our rights, it will be with everybody against us, and no one's not going to do nothing about it. And next thing, it's going to get 10 times worse than it already is. That's how I live my life, going against that mess. Because it's my life in this situation that I didn't actually put in. I didn't actually in this world and society how it is here. Trust me, I did not ask this curse to be in my life, okay? So point is, I would love for you, brother, to not criticize me, and even Belle, anybody, the woman who's come in my channel with anybody come with that stereotypical stuff. All races do this, all races do that. Please, I'm serious. Unless you God Almighty, don't do it, okay? Because we don't need to have people. And yes, I know that people in also I know people Africans try to stab you too, okay? I mean, both communities, one thing, and I mean, sound like a Fox News reporter, both communities have crimes and drugs. It happens in the white community, but white community try to make it look pretty in their community. But in the body and ghetto, it's no different from each other. Just culturally difference. You know what I'm saying? And You had the same mess and same stereotypes going to go against both communities. One thing I get tired of hearing from African American and Hispanic people that, oh, this race and that race, but at the same time, white folks looking at you as dumb fools fighting over each other and calling each other W words and N words and everything else. It's the stupidest thing. Okay? You know, so that's the whole reason why I had to address that verbally, because I don't feel like typing on this phone. Once I get in it on my phone, on my computer, trust me, I'm going to be typing a lot. But I don't feel like I'm a very verbal person. Anyone knows me, I'm very talkative. So I'm on part of my heart, brother. Please, in all due respect, let's not have attitude and y'all don't attitude. Him, please don't disrespect him either. Let's be impartial with this mess. I want to know your side since you came on my channel, okay? And like I gave one particular video, so I had to put on because I'm dealing with other drama. I want to know what, you know, you didn't do it. You say you did not do it. It seems to me you're telling the truth, okay? Because I'm looking outside of color and everything else. It seemed to me, in my opinion, the people who happen to be at the scene knows about the situation. That's what I was saying. And I said, I know that area. I used to stay around that area. Okay? Not go to school there, but to go visit relatives and stuff back in the 80s and 90s. That area, around that area, it was crack infested back in the 80s. It was gang related in the 90s, and when they brought that train up in there, it got worse because the homeless people that Mayor Turner and Art Escriva from HB were trying to get the Kush people out of the street, along with the people with tents and stuff. Remember, they kicked many of the homeless people out of Houston, the downtown Houston. Because I remember back in the late 90s, riding the bus. When I turned 19 back in 98 after graduating high school, I remember people was begging for money. But when they started building stuff like the end run stand out Minute Maid, before they had Toyota and all that, they didn't want them homeless people out there. And I go ahead and tell you, because most of the white people who were wealthy, people begging them for money. Because us working people, they didn't care about that. I mean, in my opinion, I could be wrong, but I believe that. I remember getting tired asking folks money and having to get attitude with people. Because at first I was naive, giving folks money, end up being broke coming home. I go ahead and I don't even know that. And ask my grandfather, can I have some extra money? Okay, before I start working. But when someone just told me to talk to, when I even talked to a priest, they said you need to kind of not give everybody, because so many people don't need food. Just tell them you can't help them out. So I was holding confession. Excuse me. So I started using it and to tell them I don't have no money to help you out. You know, I'm struggling too. I was living with family. I ain't trying to get the heck out of their house and have my own stuff. So I remember in those days, and what is very true is that when it started being all the traction in Houston, the clubs, the stadiums and everything, they didn't want the homeless people to be begging folks money. That's why you see folks with tents on 59 area by the ghetto Fiesta, and then they got scared out, went out in what's that place called? Not the Saturday House, Salvation Army. Okay. And I remember 10 years ago when I came back from El Paso and working with, through the welfare office area, doing, warehouse in our Airline Drive and all that. And I remember I used to go visit the church down there, Christ King, okay? And I remember I won money at that bingo. Back in 2007, yes, I did. 10 years ago, I did one bingo. Yes, I was shouting, screaming. I said, "Thank you, Lord." Okay, when I won money there, when I was over there at doing bingo night, and point is, and you want to know that was me. That was me. Okay, if you was there at that night at Christ King Catholic Church. Okay, coming from work, I used to work at Airline. When I almost got sexual harassed there. Actually, I did get sexual harassed because the dude was trying to. Yeah, I ain't going into that. I ain't going to talk about that. They asked me about all the other stuff. I remember I had to leave that assignment. Okay, 2007 was a kind of good and worse year. And I was trying to get money to get the hell. Yeah, this was before my grandpa had passed. I was trying to get the heck out of my grandparents' house and get out. It was going to be the largest room drive. I remember them days. And I remember riding 25 bus from Airline, and I saw how the homeless problem was getting worse. Okay, before they started making the train there, I remember going to that area many dozen times, going to church sometimes in the area, during Christmas season, whatever. I was trying to go to the Guadalupe Day. I didn't go there at the time, in 2009, and I saw how, I would be afraid to walk in that area, okay? That area is crazy on the area, okay? I remember You know, so that's the whole reason why I remember, and I remember everyone know the story of the video where I said that I was looking for work and I was trying to get clothing voucher for from Work Source, and I went to Salvation Army instead of going to one in Midtown where it's very crazy right there by the Greyhound area. Okay, it's crazy with homeless people there too. Okay, I went to where what's his name was staying. Okay, Jackson was staying back in 2012, and the security officer said, "Hey, what's going?" Hey, I said, "Sir, I'm here to get a voucher," and I'm like, "What's all that? These homeless people here?" And they said, "No, this is a shelter. You need to go back to the, right by Greyhound." And I remember I got my voucher to get my shoes and everything else. I also with career gear, Shawstown Mall area. I got my suit. I can go ahead and put this. I got Mewtwo on it right now, in case I get to a business position. Okay, because I have one got hired for one particular job. I'm trying to get another one. Okay, trying to get all my bootstraps, y'all. Okay, but I did not sit here. I remember seeing it and scary. When I go to the Northline Mall area, and I never forget. I had to use a restroom. That's when I had before I had a colonoscopy. That'd be nasty. After me and my psychiatrist got into it, okay, and I had to snitch on them to the state. My lawyer told me that back in 2014. I remember Latino man with a Bible was asking for money. I said, "Sir, I don't have no money." And I was praying my head. I'm not a Protestant. He was like, "Going to convert Protestant ones." I said, "Excuse me," and I'm praying my head, "Lord, can you please get this person?" You know what I'm saying? And I remember, every time I go by that train in the area, it looked scary. So I don't even like going there, in the area. Even when they bought there, I used to go to Casa Amigos for clinic, okay, for the clinic. I don't even like going in the area. For real, it's scary, okay? Very scary in the area where Jose Flores got killed, okay? Very completely scared. I'm always praying, okay? Saying my rose, whatever, okay? So I just want to let you know, y'all, that area, ever since the 80s, it was crack infested area. The 90s when the gangster lean came in, and then the homeless situation. But a lot of it is very true, as people say, when they kicked a lot of homeless people out in downtown Houston and told them not to beg for money. It's like it's there, they there too, but it used to be very extreme in downtown Houston. Especially when you go to the library. I remember all the books I was talking about earlier in my earlier videos, y'all. I remember seeing homeless people, and I used to say they used a computer playing games, and that's when they had the screen filter. They had a screen filter back in the 90s. I said, why didn't I even go and look for a job? They're out here playing games and talk to people on the internet and doing chat rooms. I didn't understand that mess back in 99, 2000. You had people dirty looking. It was all colors, white, black, Hispanic, whatever, you know what I'm saying? And I'm like, why they not trying to look for a damn job? Because me, if I was homeless, I'd be on the computer looking for a job application, whatever. Trying to get the heck out of my situation. I think rational. So, that's all I gotta say. I ain't gonna stay long on this video. I just want to let you know, Mr. Jackson, in all due respect, I'm trying to help you out, brother, and defend your side. But I don't like the attitude you're giving. If you was giving that to me, and then too, both if even this woman here, where she a white, even she a sister, whatever. Okay, no, y'all, no stereotyping, no racism on my channel, no stereotyping. Okay, anybody, I don't care what your color is, white, black, Spanish, whatever, dark skin, light skin, whatever. That's not stereotype on my channel. Okay, I'm right here. I do not play that mess. I'm very anti-racist. Okay, I don't like racism. Y'all who don't do nothing about it, 9-10 do. But I do not like it. And I don't care what I went through that. And all the respect I said in my videos, do not give me the burden situation. At least if you've been in that burden, try to be the blessing to get folks out of that burden. I wish people will stop that, okay? That's all I gotta say. But I say a prayer for y'all. I ain't perfect. I say a prayer. Hopefully, since it's the 13th birthday of this young man, hopefully to God, okay, we'll find out who really did do it, okay? Because whoever, like I say, I put my hand on it. The people that was in that area, 9-10 know what happened. And the same, no sneaking code goes into the body, just goes in the get out, okay? Somebody knows something. And I ain't gonna sit here and lie about that. Somebody knows something. Nobody want to talk about it. But I'm getting, as a person who hating racism in this city, I wish we stop talking. I wish that we can get. It would be very nice if we promote multiculturalism and stop this mess. I'm gonna call it like it is. Okay. And nobody don't pinpoint what all blacks is and all Hispanics is and all white. That right there, that's the reason why, because they think all of us are thugs. So I'm letting you know, Mr. Jackson, that's why they thought you was when you're not. Okay? You know what I'm saying? So saying, and then yeah, there are white racist people in I call melechista, pocho bandidos, mean sellouts, coconuts, brown and outside, but some black and Spanish name reckoning, maybe them exotic looking brown, hate us, which is hypocritical if I hate them because I also have Spanish Creole roots. Okay, that's why I don't play that mess. One day somebody, I'll tell you that when you hate somebody, the people that hate 19 gonna help you out. It always happens, trust me. Happened to my homegirl who's a sister. She thought the message all this and that, but when the sister didn't help her out with her car, and the Mexican man helped her out on the lost side, it changed her whole mentality. She told me that story. My homegirl told me that. I called her Taraji B. Henson. Okay, yeah, there's a bunch of women I called Taraji B. Henson kind of resemble, but every time I called Taraji B. my homegirl, I called Taraji B. Henson. She told me that story. She said she thought all Mexicans was racist and stuff and using the duck until on pass on East Little Yard area, she was stranded. Her car broke down, and his sister, and she even called her, I don't condone this, called her, the sister called another sister this, the black bitch, you so did. She said that they want to help her out, so a Mexican man who didn't speak English real good had came, helped her out, I'm letting you know the story, helped her out, turned her car on, and drove off. And so it helped her out. She was able to get home safely. And she ever since then, she never had that type of... So that same thing would happen to anybody out here. Because anybody can be an enemy. I'm letting you know, as a person been bullied from family, from outside family, from all different childhood colors, whatever, anybody can be an enemy. If I had to be racist, I had to hate the whole world, okay? I had to hate everybody. Sometimes I feel like a loner, but yeah, so I have to hate everybody. Okay? No matter what they race, because everybody done me wrong. Because one thing you're going to say that argument, someone doing something wrong as a certain race, at least don't do wrong to me at all. You know what I'm saying? Then I can make, but you do wrong to me too, and you're no different than that person. No one's not perfect. That's the whole reason why I don't like that stereotyping stuff. I hate it. I'm a very unbiased person because I've been bullied from everybody. Black, white, Hispanic, Asian, mixed, dark skin, light skin, whatever. Hair, kinky, curly, straight, whatever, blue eyes. If I had to hate people based on race, I had to hate the whole entire human race. God, like it is. For real. Because everybody done it wrong. Even on this channel, I get called the N-word, coon, all that from everybody. People call me, my name called me faggot. I got brothers calling me. I had everybody call me out my name. So if I had to hate people, I ain't have my own two parents done wrong. I don't go see. So, because I don't want no more drama. Y'all can invoke drama, and this goes anybody. I don't want to hear no lectures. I will get mad with you. I'll be the scope in Proverbs 9. Trust me, I will. Okay, Proverbs 7. I know. Trust me. I don't want to hear it. I don't like to deal with people give me drama. Okay? I hate to deal with people give me drama. So, if I had to hate people based on race, it would have to mean the whole human race. Okay? Dark, light, black, white, Spanish, Asian, mixed, dark, whatever. Because people done me wrong, period. I've been backstabbed so many times. Trust me, if I write, it'd be a book all the way from I-10 here in Houston, probably past El Paso, California, probably over in China somewhere. It'll be a big book of how many people done me wrong. And when my videos have not all that forgiving, I know it's not a godly thing to do, that's why. And I can't look at people's color. Trust me, people done me wrong of all colors. So y'all making that claim, if I had to hate people, I had to hate everybody walking on this planet. Okay? So that's all I have to say.